Hi guys! It feels like such a long time since I've done one of these with everything that's been going on, so I am sorry if I'm a little bit rusty, bear with me. Children returning to school is a very controversial topic at the moment for just about everyone. I'm not here today to give my opinions or tell you what I think you should do. I could quite happily do that, but I'm going to control myself. Instead, I have created a back to school story for all of our precious pupils. It is not about when we go back to school, it is more about preparing for the going back to school in general rather than the actual date itself. Therefore, if you have no idea when your child will return to school, you absolutely should still be able to use this resource and will hopefully find it helpful. The feeling of limbo that we seem to find ourselves in is unsettling for us as adults, so we can only begin to imagine how our children must be feeling right now. No matter how hard we try, they will be picking up on our anxieties, along with naturally having plenty of anxieties of their own. For this reason, I didn't want to just continue preaching about home learning when clearly the going back to school situation is in the forefront of everyone's minds. I wanted instead really to create a resource that you could use right now in your homes with your own children that may actually help you a little. So the resource I have created is a social story. Social stories are descriptions of a particular situation, event or activity, which includes specific information about what to expect in that situation and why. By providing information about what might happen in a particular situation and some guidelines for how you might feel or how you might be behaving, you can increase structure in a person's life and thereby reduce the anxiety. Often, social stories are used to support younger children or children with specific educational needs. But I have tried to keep this one quite open and broad so that it will help the majority of primary age children. I've also tried to include as many of the things that may be on our children's minds right now. After I've finished this clip, I will post the social story to start off with. And then once you've received it, you could simply read the story and let your child respond in any way they wish. Or you may want to use it as a conversation starter and then see where that discussion takes you. Either way, I am confident that it will really support your child right now, regardless of their age or ability. Sometimes our precious little pupils are good at hiding how they truly feel. So this might end up being both reassuring for them and quite revealing for you. If you do want to extend the social story, please take a look at our weekly task sheet, which will give you further ideas of using and creating social stories. There are so many things you can do with social stories and so many different ways of creating them to help your child's individual needs. So this might prompt you to start doing other social stories about other areas that your child might be worried about at the moment. Also, for the precious pupils of the real life Rainbow Classroom, Mrs Gibson will be sending some more specific resources and information in the coming days which will be suited to our individual children. If anything does crop up that you want to discuss with me, as always, please send me a message and I will be happy to help.